Now that you have all the frames together, what we're going to do is we're going to start connecting the two frames together. So we're going to do that with a cross piece that's going to go across, connecting the two together. These also have pocket screws in them. Now, I'm putting all of my pocket screws to the outside, so that way once I put the Cedar on, it's going to cover up all of those holes. You don't see them on the inside. It's going to look much, much better. So for this, you can do it one of two ways. Either way, I'm going to be putting glue on here. You can clamp it down so when you screw it, it stays in place perfectly. Or if you're quick enough with the drill and you're strong enough, you can kind of just hold it right there and it's not going to move and it's going to be much, much faster. So similar results, much quicker method. So I'm going to hold these in place, screw them in, and get going on to the next step. So what you'll notice is that I'm getting all these cross members on first. I'm going to leave it upside down, put glue on all four of the ends, and then after I get that on there, I can grab the other frame, and again, pocket holes out, and get it all lined up. And I'm going to do the exact same thing, screw it all together, and then this frame will be done and ready for the Cedar to be applied. Now that the frame is together, I'm going to start cutting up the Cedar to wrap the boxes. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to always want to square your one end. Now I'm cutting a bunch of them at a time to save time. Now when you're squaring the edge of the board, you want to make sure there's no cracks. If there are, make sure you kind of cut further up the board to get rid of those. You don't want those on there at all. So now that I squared my end, I'm going to slide it down the table. I have a fence here that'll tell me the sizes, so I have it all set. Make sure everything's lined up perfect. Cut my boards. Now again, you want to start with the long ones first. The scrap on here is going to work for the short ends. So cut the long ones first and then get to the short ones. Now that all of my siding is cut, I'm going to start putting it onto these frames. So what I'm going to do, I want to glue everything using exterior glue just to make sure everything's solid. Make sure if somebody's pulling on it at all, it's not going to pop off. If you put too much sod in there, that's not going to blow the outside out. So I glue it to secure it, and then I pin it with brad nails. That seems to be holding up really well. So that's what my system is and how I do it. Now, when I put these on there, you're going to want to dry fit it the first one just to make sure everything lines up properly. And just see how it fits. Once you do that, you're going to see it fits perfect as long as you cut it to the right sizes and throw some glue on there and start nailing.